Whoa, 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 whoa. Run to the battle, run to the end. They coming for me, say a prayer, my friend. I'm rising up again, yeah, yeah, yeah.
My name is Dakota Leigh, and I'm a singer-songwriter and artist. My AMI guitar is one of the best guitars I've ever played. It sounds really good, and I really kind of just use it as a workhorse. I'm out playing on Broadway, and I'm touring, and it sounds really good. People like it. I just love it. It's my favorite guitar I've ever had. I grew up on a lot of oldies like Frankie Valli and the Duprees, Frank Sinatra, Elvis, Springsteen. But two of my biggest inspirations are probably polar opposites of each other. Neil Diamond. My mom was a diehard Neil Diamond fan, so like from the womb, I've been a Neil Diamond fan. And then when I was 9, I discovered Cher, and I just never went back. A dream venue I would love to play is definitely Madison Square Garden, being a Jersey girl, but also definitely the Ryman and the Opry. My creative process, it took me like a couple years to kind of sit into myself, but it really depends. I can get inspiration from anywhere. I have a ton of notes on my phone because I'll be anywhere at any given time and, you know, hear something and it'll spark an idea, but I typically just kind of sit down with my guitar. I write and play at the same time. I know some people do the opposite of that, or they just write or they just play, but I kind of just come in with an idea and I run with it. And that's kind of just how I do it. That's what works for me. I have been singing ever since I could make sound. Like my home video when I'm a baby is me singing and dancing, holding on to the stereo. But I taught myself guitar when I was like 19. I had been singing from a much younger age. When I picked up guitar when I was 19, taught myself because I knew I wanted to write. And then it's kind of just been the journey ever since. I've been singing, writing really my whole life. 2020 is really exciting for me because this is the first year that I'm doing music full-time as my career, which is crazy. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, I can't believe I get to do this. But I'm literally hitting the studio tomorrow, so I'll be releasing new music this year. But I play in town on Broadway. I play out of town. I'm touring. I've been in the Midwest region, and I'm also hitting Jersey, where I'm from, in April. So just a lot of booking, playing shows, writing, and having a lot of fun. If I had the chance to work with one musician, 1,000% Cher, without question. She's been just super successful for most of her career, and she's different and she's fun, and I have been unhealthily obsessed with her since I was 9. I actually left Nashville for a year and kind of gave up on music. My mom passed unexpectedly, and I kind of just, for some reason, didn't want to play music anymore. I was lost for a little while, so I went home. I was home for a year, and I was just super unhappy. I was just working a normal job and very unhappy, and about 6 months in, I just thought, I have to do music. Like, there is nothing else I want to do. There's nothing else that fulfills me. So I just knew that I had to do it, and it was really hard because a lot of people didn't really agree with my decision because I had done it. So people, you know, would say things like, you tried it already and it didn't work, and I'd be like, I tried it already. Like, I have my whole life to do this thing that I feel I have to do. So it was just hard, but literally within a month of coming back here, I knew that I had made the right decision. It's still really hard. I think being a musician is a lonely road. Unless you are an artist, you kind of don't understand why we do this, why we have to do this, why it's the only thing we really can do to be happy with ourselves and our lives. So it's a little bit lonely, but it's always worth it, and there's definitely a light at the end of the day and at the end of the tunnel, so it's been hard, but it's always been worth it. My name is Dakota Leigh. You can find me on Facebook at Dakota Leigh, and also follow me on Instagram at LoveAlwaysCoda.
Strutting into town like a slinging, I'm gone. Just a small town dude with a big city attitude. Well, honey, are you looking for some trouble tonight? Oh, think you're so bad, drive the women full crowd, shoot them all down with a flash of your pearly smile. Well, honey, but you're match tonight. Oh, that's right. You think you'll knock me off my feet till I'm flat on the floor, till my heart is crying Indian and I'm begging for more. So come on, baby, come on, baby, come on, baby, show me what that loaded gun is for. If you can give it, I can take it, 'cause if this heart is gonna break, it's gonna take a lot to break it. And I know tonight somebody's gonna win the fight, so if you're so tough, come on and prove it. Your heart is down for the count and you know you're gonna lose it. Tonight you're gonna go down in flames, just like Jesse James. Well, you're an outlaw lover and I'm after your hide. Well, you ain't so strong, it won't be long till your hands are tied. Tonight I wanna take you in, dead or alive. That's right. You break the laws of love in the name of desire. Take 10 steps back, 'cause I'm ready, baby, aiming fire. Baby, there's no way you're gonna run tonight. Ooh, that's right. Say you've had your way with love, but it's the end of the day. Now a team of wild horses couldn't drag your heart away. So come on, baby, come on, baby, come on, baby. You know there ain't nothing left to say. If you can give it, I can take it, 'cause if this heart is gonna break, it's gonna take a lot to break it. And I know tonight somebody's gonna win the fight, so if you're so tough, come on and prove it. Your heart is down for the count and you know you're gonna lose it. Tonight you're gonna go down in flames, just like Jesse James. You think you'll knock me off my feet till I'm flat on the floor, till my heart is crying Indian and I'm begging for more. So come on, baby, come on, baby, come on, baby, come on. If you can give it, I can take it, 'cause if this heart is gonna break, it's gonna take a lot to break it. And I know tonight somebody's gonna win the fight, so if you're so tough, come on and prove it. Your heart is down for the count and you know you're gonna lose it. Tonight you're gonna go down in flames, just like Jesse James. I'm gonna shoot you down, Jesse James.
Thank you for watching my video. Thank you to Paulina for playing with me. Make sure you guys check out her video too.